Get ready for the news that is reshaping global politics. North Korea's new constitution has officially dropped any mention of reunification with South Korea, formally framing Seoul as a hostile state. Experts are buzzing about how these massive changes boost Kim Jong-un's authority as the nuclear authority, and what this means for future border clashes. We dive into the details of this seismic shift right now. Design Plaza as the world's largest screen for AI-generated art. Find out how this event is merging generative artificial intelligence with monumental architecture. And finally, we wrap up with the full picture of this cultural explosion. From the diplomatic moves between Pyongyang and Seoul to the technological leaps in Seoul, the landscape is changing fast. Don't miss a second of this groundbreaking coverage. Stay tuned for all the updates. North Korea has fundamentally altered its constitution, signaling a deepening rift with Seoul by removing all references to reunification with South Korea and a shared national identity. The updated charter formally frames South Korea as a hostile state, a major policy departure from Pyongyang's long-standing stance since the 1953 armistice. Distributed by the South Korean Ministry of Unification on May 6, the changes represent a significant strategic shift for the regime. The key changes include the removal of Article 9, which previously called for strengthening the northern government and striving for national reunification, along with the deletion of the 3 principles of national reunification. This move aligns with Kim Jong-un's prior signals, including calling Seoul the main enemy in late 2023 and ordering the demolition of a reunification monument. Experts interpret these amendments as codifying a doctrine of 2 hostile states, emphasizing a state-to-state relationship defined by territorial separation and nuclear deterrence. Hong Min, a researcher at the Korea Institute for National Unification, described this as an extension of the struggle against the enemy doctrine. Cha Do-hyun of the Asan Institute for Policy Studies suggests this structural choice is linked to the Kim regime's internal governance, aiming to contain dissent and use hostility toward Seoul as a pretext for action. While the Constitution does not explicitly use the term hostile relations, the removal of reunification language signals a move toward antagonism. Furthermore, the new territorial clause is seen by some as a de facto acceptance of the military demarcation line, though experts caution against equating it with the disputed northern limit line. Concerns remain regarding potential provocations near the maritime boundary, especially following recent deployments of North Korean destroyers in the Yellow Sea. Crucially, the amendment enshrines Kim Jong-un's exclusive right to deploy both conventional and nuclear forces in a crisis, reinforcing his personal dictatorship. The focus has also shifted from the deification of Kim Il-sung and Kim Jong-il to a national narrative centered on state sovereignty and nuclear capabilities, interpreted by analysts as a strategy to bolster Kim's personal power. This overhaul suggests Pyongyang is prioritizing regime security and deterrence over any future path toward reconciliation with South Korea. San Francisco Mayor Daniel Lurie recently visited Seoul to explore a strategic alignment between the city's cultural recovery efforts and the global expansion of the music industry, exemplified by Empire. The 3-day trip, marking the 50th anniversary of the San Francisco, Seoul's sister city relationship, brought together Lurie with a delegation of arts, culture, and business leaders, including Empire founder and CEO Ghazi Shami. Lurie framed his visit as a validation of a shared philosophy. San Francisco is utilizing live music and public programming as civic infrastructure to rebuild downtown, while Empire is leveraging Asia as a key component of its global strategy. Lurie emphasized that City Hall's philosophy centers on creating conditions for cultural leaders to succeed, starting with public safety, permitting reform, and large-scale cultural programming to drive behavior change. This strategy is evidenced by San Francisco's summer 2025 music events in Golden Gate Park, which generated significant local economic activity and drew hundreds of thousands of attendees. Furthermore, the city has implemented significant regulatory changes, including the creation of 5 new entertainment zones to ease the friction for outdoor cultural events, alongside the Permit SF overhaul, designed to make the city easier to build and operate in. Lurie highlighted the vital partnership between city leadership and small businesses, noting that entrepreneurs are crucial to the city's recovery. He pointed to a growing local sentiment shift, citing a rise in support for the city's direction. Seoul served as a valuable case study, demonstrating how South Korea integrates music and popular culture into tourism and city identity through comprehensive programming, extending beyond concerts to include dance classes and cultural experiences. This mirrors Empire's approach, which has expanded into Asia by appointing Jeffrey Yu as Senior VP of East Asia and signing major deals, including one with Bollywood powerhouse Z Music Company. Shami stressed that Empire's success is rooted in its internal architecture, featuring a significant Korean presence in key executive roles, illustrating the necessity of triangulating culture and business for successful international expansion. The delegation also underscored the existing cultural ties between the cities, noting that leaders from San Francisco's major arts institutions were present, signaling an embedded connection within the city's institutional life. The visit solidified the relationship, positioning the San Francisco Seoul connection as a dynamic partnership moving beyond ceremonial acknowledgments toward deeper, operational collaboration. Seoul has launched the Seoul Design AI Film Festival, SDAFF, a pioneering global competition set to merge generative artificial intelligence with monumental architecture. The initiative aims to establish Seoul as a global leader in digital creativity and urban cultural experiences by projecting AI-generated art onto the massive facade of the Dongdaemun Design Plaza, DDP. The centerpiece of the festival is the DDP, a neo-futuristic structure renowned for its 222-meter exterior wall, which holds a Guinness World Record for the world's largest 3D mapping on an atypical building. This architectural surface will serve as the dynamic canvas for winning films, pioneering what the Foundation terms live media design and pushing the boundaries of traditional cinema. The SDAFF seeks submissions from global creators and filmmakers using generative AI tools such as Midjourney for visuals and Suno for audio. The competition is divided into 2 categories: popular works, focusing on universal themes, and artistic works, concentrating on K-culture. This focus taps into the intersection of the Korean wave Hallyu and the AI technological boom, encouraging artists to explore how AI can reimagine elements of K-dramas and K-pop. This event builds upon the proven success of the DDP's Seoul Light DDP Festival, which has attracted millions of visitors and garnered significant economic benefits for the local area, alongside major design awards like the Red Dot Design Award. The festival addresses the growing debate surrounding AI art, positioning the SDAFF as a platform to explore the duality of the technology, democratizing creativity while simultaneously sparking critical discussions on copyright and authenticity. The goal is to frame AI not just as a mimicry tool, but as a collaborative partner in generating novel aesthetic forms. The competition offers a total prize pool of KRW 24 million, with the grand prize winner securing a substantial award and the career-defining opportunity to have their work featured as a main feature during the 2026 event. Submissions are due by June 30, 2026, with video lengths ranging from 3 to 5 minutes. The Seoul Design AI Film Festival has unveiled its official poster, featuring the title Black Hills Pioneer. This announcement marks a significant step in the festival's promotion and signals an exciting new direction for the event. While the provided content is brief, it serves as a clear indicator of the festival's branding and upcoming activities in the realm of design and artificial intelligence film. The festival is actively engaging with its audience, as evidenced by the visible comment submission interface and the community guidelines displayed. These guidelines emphasize a commitment to a clean and respectful environment, strictly prohibiting obscene, vulgar, racist, or sexually oriented language, threats, and discriminatory remarks, reinforcing a professional and inclusive atmosphere for all participants and attendees.